Okay, so we're now at step 4, and we have done our initial information in the lease implementation file. We have gone and created our lease calculator. We have put our information, our payment information in on the payment tab. Now we are going back to the master data tab, and on our information excuse me, on our instructions right here, this is where we're at. We're on step 4. So just make sure you get familiar with step 4. I'm going to move this to a different screen, and we're going to go look at our implementation section. So this blue section right here is step 4, where we're at. This inventory number and this serial number, this is going to be determined once we've created the asset, and the asset is will be done, I believe, once the information is uploaded into SCEIS. So you'll just kind of have to hold tight for that for a second. But get a cost center, a fund, a functional area. Grant is always going to be not relevant. Get your vendor number for your vendor name, and your cost center, fund, and functional area. Some leases, you're lucky, you only put them in one accounting stream, but other agencies, other leases are split between multiple accounting streams. Just pick one, just pick the dominant one. It's not too critical. We just need one right there. So, and make sure whichever one you pick, it is consistent with, if you go back here, the governmental or business type fund. So if you remember back in step 1, when you pick whether or not it's governmental or not, you're going to need to know which fund you're going to put it in. You're going to need to go to your index of funds, find that fund, put it over here. So just make sure it's consistent between here and there. So I'm going to scroll back. I hate doing this because I know this makes y'all so nauseous. It makes me nauseous. Right here, so we've got our cost center, fund, functional area. Right here, what you're doing is you're getting the information in, and it's going into it's feeding into this create asset tab, which is going to be uploaded by the SCEIS team into SCEIS to create the actual asset. So there is a format it has to go in to be uploaded properly. So you need to make sure this is all uppercase. You can't do this willy-nilly. It has to be correct. So like the date has to be in this format. So just, make sure you're aware of that. And the cost center, if you have things lowercase or whatnot, that'll create a problem. Okay, so I covered how the grant information is always going to be not relevant, even if there is a grant on there. Just put not relevant. And you need to make sure your cost center, fund, functional area are all the proper digits that are in SCEIS. So 10 digits, 8 digits, making sure you have the underscore in the right place. And this remaining payments. So what this is this is the number of remaining payments to be made as of July 1st, 2021. And you have this information already because you've put this in your payment schedule. So you can do it simply as a count. So I'm going to do equals count, and I'm going to go to my payment schedule. And this is the lease that we're referencing. So I'm just going to do a count, and that's the remaining payments. So it's 15. And the asset value is going to be the sum of the principal payments as of July 1st, 2021. So I'm going to go back here to my payment schedules, and I'm going to go here, and there it is. So that's your asset value. So when they load this into SCEIS, that's going to create the asset value that they're going to be amortizing down. So you have now completed step 4, and that's it. So I'm going to stop it here, and we will move on to step 5.